Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Sometimes it takes as long or longer to make a side course as it does for the main course. But have no fear, Marie Callender's is here. Well, they're here, let's just hope their product is worthy of the time saver. If you are like me, you enjoy a quickie from time to time. There's no sense in wasting a whole bunch of time, just get done what you need to get done. And that's what we're going to do for the next 4 videos, just for a little something different. Marie Callender's has 4 different sides. They have a cheesy potato casserole, which is shredded potatoes in a creamy cheese sauce, topped with crispy toasted cornflakes. A sweet corn casserole, which is sweet whole corn kernels and a creamy cornbread batter with a touch of cheese. I don't know about you, the people, but I really dislike corn casseroles with cornbread, and the cheese seems really odd to me. Or maybe it's corn pudding I'm thinking about. Either way, I like cornbread on its own. A cheddar broccoli casserole, which is broccoli florets smothered in a cheddar Parmesan cheese sauce with a touch of bacon. And finally, the most popular or unpopular casserole, or the casserole that everyone loves, or the casserole that everyone hates, is the green bean casserole. I personally could do without it, but I do love the fried onions on top. But the green bean casserole is French cut green beans and a savory creamy gravy topped with crispy fried onions. I never considered the cream of mushroom soup a gravy. So let's go over the 13-ounce cheesy potato casserole first that costs $4.99, which you can heat these up in the microwave or the oven. I'm going to go for the oven today. That way when it's done, hopefully we'll get some crispy cornflakes. Here's a list of ingredients, and I didn't really think there would be that many ingredients in a potato casserole. But I was obviously wrong. There's 2.5 3/4 cup servings per container. Each serving has 160 calories, 6 grams of total fat, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 2 grams of polyunsaturated fat, 1.5 grams of monounsaturated fat, 5 grams of cholesterol, 390 milligrams of sodium, 23 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugars, and 3 grams of protein. So here's our cheesy potato casserole right out of the box. The instructions say to pull back a piece of the plastic and then to place into a preheated 350 degree oven for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, remove the plastic and let it cook for another 20 minutes. After cooking for a total of 50 minutes and resting for 5 minutes, our cheesy potato casserole is ready. Now the only thing left to do is to give it a try. So we got a big old spoonful. And that was a nice surprise. I was expecting the inside to be a little bit runny, but it wasn't at all. It's nice and creamy. So you guys know the deal. Into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. Before I talk about the taste, we gotta talk about the texture. There's nothing worse to me than smooth mashed potatoes. And these weren't smooth at all. I love the texture of these. They're not meant to be lumpy like my mom's mashed potatoes, which I absolutely loved. It's the contrasting of textures of the mashed potatoes and the shredded potatoes that I really like. In my opinion, the cornflakes really add nothing. Cornflakes don't have a lot of flavor to begin with. I think a much better option for the topping would have been fried onions or a little bit of cheese, or maybe some seasoned breadcrumbs, which really would have helped with the potatoes because they needed a little bit more seasoning. A little bit of salt and pepper and garlic would have done these wonders. But all in all, it's a pretty good side dish for $4.99, and it's enough to feed 2 people. I'd buy it again in a pinch, and I give it a score of 7 out of 10. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, where we go over Marie Callender's side's sweet corn casserole. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.